Hello, here we are again, day 6. Give yourself a pat on the back. We're almost through the first week of this challenge, can you believe it? Time flies when you're having fun. So today's affirmation is I am strong in body and mind. So as per usual, just keep reminding yourself of that throughout the practice. We're going to start in seated, so tall spine, tailbone tucked, hands to knees, palms facing up, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in here, the length of your spine. Feel your crown come tall, shoulders drop away from the ears. Okay, let's open our eyes. Let's keep that left leg bent and bring our right leg over. So you want your left foot beside your bum cheek, and you want to bring your left foot to the other side of your right thigh. We're going to bring our left hand to our right knee, hug it in, and then use our right hand behind us to stabilise ourselves. Really feel that stretch, pull that right shoulder back, and if it feels good, then face the back wall. Should feel a really good stretch in your glute there. Take one more deep breath here. Okay, let's bring our left leg extended out in front of us, keeping that right leg bent. I want you to stack that right knee on top of the left knee, or as close to that as possible. Inhale, bring arms wide and high. Exhale, hinge at the hip, keeping a long spine. Reach for the toes. This is a really deep stretch in the hamstring on that left leg and in the left glute, so don't push yourself too far here. Okay, let's come back up and let's do the other side. So we're going to bring our right leg bent in front of us, left foot to our right thigh, plant both seat bones, use your right arm to hug in that left leg, reach behind you, stay tall and long here, and breathe. One more breath here. Okay, let's come back to centre. Let's extend that right leg, bring the left knee stacking on top of right knee. Inhale, bring your arms wide and high, and then hinge at the hip, reach for that right foot, and breathe here. Try and relax where you can. Pull ourselves up, let's come onto our backs. We're going to bring our knees to a 90-degree angle, point the toes, then we're going to crunch ourselves up onto the top of your bottom. We're going to extend our arms, palms facing up, tall long spine, crown high. We're going to kick our feet for 3 breaths. Stay here, breathe, one more breath. Okay, then extend the legs, boat pose. Stay here, you can hold it. We are strong in body and mind. One more breath. Okay, plant the feet on the ground, come onto your spine, legs bent. We're going to come into bridge pose. Hips come high to the ceiling. If it feels good, then join your hands underneath and bring your shoulders tucked. Keep your knees over the ankles. Hold here. Squeeze. One more breath. Okay, let's release. Okay, we're going to push ourselves up to reverse tabletop. So push up with your hips. Stay here, or if it feels good, then extend the legs. Point the toes, bring them to the ground. Breathe here. Push those hips high. Okay, and release back down to the ground. Cross the legs, bring your palms to the top of the mat. Let's come into downward dog. Walk our way to the top of the mat for forward fold. Let's breathe here. Hold on to your elbows. Let your head feel heavy. Let's bring arms wide and high. Inhale, palms meet. Exhale down the centre line into Tadasana. Close your eyes, take a deep breath here. Exhale. Okay, breathe in, arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, let's lunge our right leg back. Left leg comes to meet right, we're in plank. Let's Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down. Inhale, scoop up for Cobra or Upward Dog. Okay, let's release. We're coming into Skydiver Pose. We're going to bend the knees, lift the thighs off the ground, bring your arms wide, bent at the elbow, and lift so that you're only on your stomach. Lift your chest and your knees high. Squeeze the back, squeeze the glutes. One more breath. And release. Bring hands into the chest, push back, downward dog. Let's lift our right leg high. Let's bend the knee and open up. Try and stack the hips, keeping your shoulders parallel to the ground. Okay, let's straighten that leg. Move the hands forward slightly. We're going to roll forward, keeping the leg hovered to plank. If you need to, drop that right leg. Otherwise, lower yourself down, scoop up into Cobra. Let's push back to downward dog. Bring that right leg to the outside with the right hand, toes facing outwards. Let's bring that left foot to the same position on the other side. Let's come into Hindi squat. Tailbone low, shoulders dropped, knees wide, squeeze them out. Crown high. Let's breathe here. Okay, let's bring our hands to the floor, come into a forward fold. Left leg lunges back, right leg to left leg. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down. Cobra or Upward Dog. Okay, lower yourself down. Let's go for Skydiver again. Bend the knees, lift the thighs off the ground. Bring your arms out, bent at the elbows. Really lift yourself up, squeeze those back muscles, squeeze the glutes. We're skydiving together. I am strong in body and mind. And release. Bring your hands into underneath your shoulders, push back to downward dog. Let's bring that left leg high, bend the knee, open up, stack the hips. Okay, let's straighten that leg. We're going to roll forward, come into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana with one leg. Lower yourself down. Inhale, scoop up, Cobra or Upward Dog. Tuck the toes, push back to downward dog. Bring the left foot to outside the left hand. Bring the right foot to outside the right hand. Coming into Hindi squat. Breathe here. It's a difficult practice, so just take a minute. Be proud of yourself. You are strong. Hands to mat, forward fold. Let's inhale, come wide and high. Exhale, hands down the centre line. We're going to engage our core, bring that right knee high, squeeze into the chest as much as you can. Cross that ankle over that knee and sink down into a squat. So this is a standing pigeon. If it feels good, then forward fold and bring your hands to the ground. Whatever feels good, stay here, just breathe. Okay, let's bring the right foot to the ground, arms wide and high. Exhale, hands to heart centre. Let's lift that left leg high, knee to chest, ankle over the knee, squat back into that right leg, and if it feels good, forward fold, plant the hands. Breathe into the stretch. Okay, drop that left leg. Let's come to seat. We're going to stack our legs, shins on top of each other. So we should have foot to knee at both sides. We're going to inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, hinge at the hip. Maintain that long spine. Come forward. If you want it to stay active, then stay high with the crown of your head. If you're looking for a more passive stretch, then feel free to just bend into it and let your forehead come to the ground. If you'd like, you can bring your hands to heart center, bring that right elbow to the right foot, and do a prayer twist here, which really opens you up. Stack those elbows on top of each other, pull that left shoulder back. Okay, let's come back to center. Let's do the other side. So right leg underneath this time, left foot to right knee, left knee to right foot. Let's inhale, arms wide and high, hinge at the hip. Either choose to be an active forward fold or passive, whatever feels good. And just breathe into it. Okay, if it feels good, bring your hands to heart center and come into a prayer twist. So left elbow to left foot. Push those palms together, pull the top shoulder back. One more breath here. Okay, let's release and come into a seated position. Hands, palms face up on your knees, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose. I am strong in body and mind. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. That was a strong one. Well done, guys. See you tomorrow.